This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last year's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Smith. Nowhere to run up the middle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And it's a bunch formation. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To the air, it's Murphy. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it near the end zone. Doesn't quite make it. Forced out at the 1.
Really good job here by the offensive line. The windows get very tight for the quarterback. They do a nice job of giving him time to work through his progressions. I know he wants to get this ball into the end zone. After all, this is the national championship.
Touchdown, Tigers. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
LSC, 7-0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Fire to the right side, complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to...
Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He'll ride the back again here. Gets into space at the 50. Breaking tackles and going. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Park behind the line. It's White. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Penn State, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Looking to pass. It's Murphy. He escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Defense is coming after him. The pass is intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing that they wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Gets the football. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. 2nd and goal for the offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity from dropping that interception.
And he's got it, no problem.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
LSU, 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Grab near the sticks and spare it. That's a big hit at the end, but even a fresh set of downs.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Murphy. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Lets it fly out of the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And that one produces a decent gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll try the option play here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Quick throw, catch made on the outright. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Caught in the backfield. It's Wallace. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing second and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. There's a run call on third and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
17, LSU, 7.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Dropping back, it's Murphy. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Here's the second down play. Looking for a gap. It's Barry. He's got the first and still going. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Barry. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking downfield, it's Murphy. With the catch, it's Watkins.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
2nd down after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Incomplete. Almost had his 2nd interception of the game. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Running play called on 3rd and short. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab behind the line, it's Sperry. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, they try to get him the football here on that slant route, but give the defense credit. They swatted away.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's Murphy. Looking for the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch. It's Watkins. And he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. To the air, it's Johnson. The pocket breaking down. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with the sack.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll run it from the gun. He shreds the tackle. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a short completion to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. Will not be brought down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Second down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Murphy. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Looking for a man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, LSU.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
That makes the score. Penn State 24, LSU 14.
Bringing it out, it's Wallace. And he's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. That's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Using his legs, it's White. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And the single back takes the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. Bengals offense is back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. Running out of time in the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The sure hands. It's Barry. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And he'll just get rid of it. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's second down here. Looking to chuck it again. Pulls it in. It's Hill. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Breaks loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain, short of the first down.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
To throw, it's Murphy. Has room to get in. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. And he scores! Touchdown, LSU! So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Retakes the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Trying to find room. It's White. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver makes the catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They mix it up with a run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Wallace. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Back in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's White. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. It's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. To the 45. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
LSU 28, Penn State 27.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. State offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Wide open downfield. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Fair catch made at the 20. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. Finds his man. It's Moore. Broke out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. Touchdown, LSU. There was no catching him that time. On What you taught on defense, Kirk, don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
27.
Bringing it out, it's Wallace. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Quarterback's got it on the option. He will be stuffed for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but they stop short of the first down.
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch and up for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking for his big tight end. Caught on the outside. It's Reynolds. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Nittany Lions are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50, the 40, out past the 30, inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. They get it down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's caught. It's White. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
He'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And he's got it again. The Nittany Lions churn out another first down. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a late deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Nittany Lions come up to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And we're able to get him down.
Well, with a quarterback like this, you can understand this call, trying to call his own number. He's got the athletic ability to get it done, but the defense does a nice job of not allowing him to get to that goal line.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. He said mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been